Hi, I'm Congressman Garamendi with my weekly report on what Congress is doing to you. And oh my, this is one of those weeks when Congress is really going to stick it to the American public. I know most people are talking about DACA and the possibility of actually enacting a law to protect those 800,000 young men and women out there that came into the United States as children. That's an issue that hopefully will be resolved. But what's really on my mind right now is the appropriation process. The House of Representatives is going to be voting today on a series of amendments in the appropriation bill that will simply make your financial life even worse. I know all of us are concerned about the Equifax, the breach of data there, the information that is now out in the dark web that will surely hurt us. Well, there's something else going on, and that is the Wall Street banks are going to make this country go right back to where it was in 2009. They have a series of amendments that the Republicans are putting into the appropriation bill that will strip out the protections for the public, for our economy, that were put in place following the 2009 meltdown. Things like, what are we going to do about the big banks? Must they be financially secured? Well, not if this law, not if these amendments become law. Those protections of causing the big banks to actually behave and to be fiscally and financially sound, those will be removed. The fiduciary rule, which has been in place that protects you when you go to a financial advisor, that he's working for you, not for his own pocketbook, that's going to be eliminated. The arbitration rules that give us the opportunity to actually sue, like Wells Fargo, when they've done all of the terrible things that they did, placing millions of their customers into accounts that they didn't even know about. Well, forget about being able to go to court to protect yourself from that. It goes on and on and on. Back to the bad old days of the 2000s, when Wall Street ran wild. If they are successful in passing the appropriation bills, all of those protections that were built in to protect the economy, to protect individuals, to protect the homeowners. Remember, 11 million Americans lost their home in the financial meltdown of 2008 and 9. Who caused that? The big banks caused it. And now we're going back to the bad old days if this ever becomes law. So pay attention. Certainly I and my Democratic colleagues are paying attention. We're going to do everything we can to stop this from happening. But the Republicans have the votes and they have the presidency. Hopefully somewhere between now and the president's desk, there'll be a little bit of rational thought that will say, wait a minute, we've been there, we've seen that, we don't want to go back that way, and therefore this is a clear non-starter. Vote no on this appropriation bill. Thank you. Watch carefully. Congress is up to no good, and so we've got to be aware, we've got to be on notice. Thank you very much.